What's going on, guys? Crypto Hole here. I hope everyone is doing fine. Everybody's doing okay. Today we're going to be taking a look at Calvaria. Trying to figure out what's going on, because a lot of people are not happy right now with the deposits, the withdrawals with the BKEX Exchange. There has been a lot of issues. We can see here on Twitter how it was, their schedule, their listing calendar, what was planned to happen. But along the way, it has been very bumpy. They were having issues, like it says here on the Twitter. Yesterday, they said the issues with deposits and withdrawals of RIA from BKEX Exchange are still ongoing despite of our efforts and communication with them. However, this problem is on the BKEX side. Please contact their support, as there is nothing we can do, as it is their platform. So they're pretty much saying, hey guys, it's not our fault. Go talk to them, go scream at them, not at us. And hopefully that doesn't become like those ping pong things, like when you call customer service, it's like they keep sending you to like different departments. Hopefully that doesn't happen. But somebody here below kind of posted this, which caught my attention. It says here, the launch Calvaria Presale event, seed incubator, the details. So it has here the event time, and then when it was going to be open for trading. But if you read here at the bottom, it says the deposit and withdrawal will be notified in further announcements. So I guess they were going to allow to buy and trade opening at this time, but the deposits and withdrawal was not going to be open yet. That's what I kind of understand from here. Share your thoughts, what do you guys think about this, in the comments down below. But for me, just looking at this makes me kind of think that the trading was open for you to like buy and trade if you bought it on their exchange, but you wouldn't be able to make any deposits or withdrawal yet until later on. So that's what I kind of get from this, but maybe it's not. But like I said, share your thoughts in the comments down below. What do you guys think about this, or what do you guys know if you guys have any information? Now, this chart right here doesn't look nice at all. It doesn't paint a pretty picture for Calvaria. All right, share your thoughts. What do you guys, how does this chart looks to you? Share your thoughts in the comments down below, because for me, it looks like a pump and dump, to be honest. It went all the way up. It reached all the way to like 8.5 cents or a little bit more, and then it just went all the way down to like to the pre-sale price at just a little bit over 3.5 cents. And yes, we can see here that it had a little pump along the way, but it wasn't there wasn't enough support, and the ceiling was just too hard that they couldn't break through, and it quickly fell down. And just keep in mind, okay, that this right here, it all occurred this week, okay, from like the 7th of February, and today we are on the 10th. So all of this action happened in a few days, okay, in less than a week. All this happened just this week. So it doesn't look very, very nice. And we understand why people are very upset. Another thing also to keep in mind is that we can kind of gauge this to compare it with the pre-sale price and what it was before. So when I did a video, a review, which was back in November 28th of last year, so just a little bit over 2 months ago, they were on stage 5. Now, I'm going to be honest, I don't know how many stages they had in total for Calvaria on the presale, how many tiers, but at this time when I made this video, it was with 1 USDT, you were able to buy 33 tokens, which was about like 0.033 cents. So just below 3.5 cents. And that was a price per token. Now right here, we can see that if you were to buy here on stage 5, and like I said, I don't know if they had any more stages or any more prices, because on their white paper, if we pull it up real quick, it says that their pre-sale price was going to range from 1 cent all the way to 5.5 cents. So to be honest, I don't know if it reached all the way to 5.5 cents, but what I do know is that when I first recorded it, when I made that review video, it went all the way up to like right below 3.5 cents at stage 5. And share your thoughts if you guys know what was the highest price for the pre-sale. If you guys know, share that in the comments down below. But this is the thing. So right now at this price is at the pre-sale price. So it's pretty much at just above the pre-sale price, which means that if you bought in between stage 1 and stage 5, you should be on the positive, right? I mean, just by looking at these numbers, is at 0.038, and even if you bought at stage 5, you still bought below and what it is. The problem is that this is very, very close. Okay, this is like very borderline on getting to the stage 5 pre-sale. And what could happen is that if the team does not deliver anything, if Calvaria team they don't act quickly and start providing producing and start providing what they promise on the roadmap, then people are going to get tired and they're not going to be wanting to be anymore with Calvaria. Because let's be real here, guys, like how many other pre-sales are happening right now as we speak? There's new pre-sales happening like every day or almost every day, and people are just looking for new opportunities to 10x, to looking into the next project to go to the moon. And if this one doesn't do it for you, then you want to just call it quits, take your loss or whatever, and just move on to the next one. And so they're pretty much on the clock. They're on the time to produce and show that investors to stay with them. And if that doesn't happen, then the price is going to keep going down. And once we start getting into this range of like once we go into stage 4 price, let's say the price right here drops all the way to 2.5 cents, and then it goes to 2 cents. That's when people are going to start to panic. And if people are not willing to hold long term because they don't see any future anymore, or they lost confidence, then that's when the price can really go all the way down to, like 2 cents or even 1 cent, right? So those are the things that we need to keep in mind as well. Hopefully that doesn't happen. But again, every time you do these type of investments with pre-sales is very risky, and you have to take everything into account. But unfortunately, this chart right here that we see, this shape, is becoming something very normal. Look at what happened also with Dash to Trade. All right, we also see that little pump, and then we see that huge dump right here, the price where it fell. Well, let's compare that with Tomadodge. We also see a very similar chart, a similar trend. All right, that is a pump, and then it goes all the way down. Let's check here as well with IMPT token. So it had a pump, and then it fell all the way down, and then we had another quick, like a slight, like a secondary pump, but it couldn't hold up itself. There wasn't getting any support. It couldn't break through, and they couldn't get any support. Therefore, it fell all the way down again to what it is, to the current price, which is right below 1 cent. So these are things that we need to keep in mind when it comes to pre-sales. And something I always say is that don't let your emotions fool you. Don't let, think that FOMO come and take control of your emotions. Because what happens, many investors, when they see the price going all the way up, they, instead of taking some profits along the way, they just keep holding to, because they think, oh, it's going to keep going. And by the time you see that it starts going red and you try to sell, everybody jumps in to sell, right? So you guys can also check out my video on my pre-sale strategy on what I do when it comes to pre-sales. It's not perfect. You are going to take some loss along the way, but the point is that in a calendar year, if you're able to make more profits than losses, then you have already won. Even if you were to get just 2x, let's say you put in $100 or $50 on one of these pre-sales, and if you were able to just make like 2x, I believe that you're already winning, because most people don't. A lot of people hold, and then when they decide to sell, it's already on a downfall. And then if they don't sell quickly, then they could be at a risk of taking a few losses. So there you go, guys. Here's the current update on this Calvaria token. And right now also they have this another update on their Twitter that it says that they have some exciting news, that they're very close on completing their staking platform and look forward to announcing it in the coming days. It says our bridge is still being worked on, and once it is completed, we will be listing on Uniswap. More news on that to follow, so stay tuned. But if you read the comments below, people are not really interested on this. They're still complaining about even claiming their tokens at this point, that they feel scammed, and all this stuff, that they shouldn't have fixed that first. There should have been better communication, and so many other comments here on their Twitter. So yeah, guys, just be safe out there on pre-sales. And thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate all of your support. And if you're new here, if you find this video to be helpful and informative, make sure you guys like it and also subscribe if you haven't done so yet, and activate the bell so you never miss another update. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.